This video is sponsored by Serious Readers, the lighting company. I've been using lamps from the Serious Lights range for around 18 months now and use them for all of my painting and hobby projects. When building and painting my models, I need good quality light to help me achieve the best painting results and help protect my eyes from strain and damage. With these lights, even the smallest of details can be seen crisp and clear, such as the detail on Bright Star by Eldar Craftworld's Autark. Serious Lights uses daylight wavelength technology, which replicates the natural daylight spectrum as closely as possible. These lights will project a balanced, natural light beam with the added benefits of low heat, low energy and a full 5-year warranty including bulb life guarantee. Serious Lights are a solid build featuring adjustable head, neck, beam and dimmer. Serious Readers is a British company and the Serious Lights range is hand built to order here in the UK. Link in the video description below and in the comments section. And when you use promo code SR426 you'll receive £100 off your HD light plus free shipping. Happy painting and enjoy the video. Strikey Scorpion 82 is sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, now updated to include all 40k factions, including Imperial Knights, Chaos Knights and the Leagues of Votan. Warhammer Combat Cards is bigger and better than ever before. Inspired by the original Citadel Combat Cards, masterminded by the veteran Games Workshop designer Jervis Johnson, Warhammer Combat Cards is a digital card game featuring your favourite miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your very own collection of combat cards and assemble a deck that brings the full might of your chosen warlord to bear. Clash with rivals, join events and battle your friends across the galaxy in fearsome tactical turn-based combat. Warhammer Combat Cards is free to download and play on Apple and Android smartphones. Use the link in the video description below and begin your path to epic glory and victory. Thanks and enjoy the game. Alright, so welcome to this 1750 points game of Warhammer 40,000 10th edition. So another milestone has been reached here. I couldn't wait till 2k. I got to 1750 and then we've decided to go ahead and do a game. So there are some brand new units that are fresh off the painting desk here for the Tyranids. So expanded to 1750 points. There is a couple of units to drop from this and then some more units to come in to bring it up to 2,000 points, but you're going to start seeing some of the final tactica here for this list, so a chance for the first time really to try out some of the new tactics now these new models have arrived. So a big thank you to everyone that supports us on Patreon. Gold level Patreons get their gold level Patronic dice at some critical point during the game, shout the names out as the game goes along. Silver level Patreons, I'll shout out their names at the end of the battle, and then all the Patrons, including those of bronze, in the end credits of the video. And Patrons a real good support for the channel. We also give to SSWG, my Wargames club. I really got into wargaming, so it's a way of saying thanks to them, and it helps support the funding of the armies on the channel as well. So link below for the Patreon page. So before I run through the list here for the Tyranids, I have some models for sale. I did an announcement video about it about a week or two ago. A good chunk of the stuff has already gone. There's a few bits that are left behind, so I'm just going to show you these models, and you can get a hold of those. So first one, the Blood Angels Librarian is still available. So I'll put the eBay links in the video description. Should be in the comments section as well, but he's available just as an individual character. So you can pick up him. It's just an unpainted Chaplain here, a jump pack. He's available just at a bargain price for him. Also, I'm not using, now this army list has moved along, I've got a full squad of 10 Gargoyles painted up for Hive Fleet Leviathan. So a squad of those are completely finished and based and ready to go, but full squad of those available as well. And then a couple more bits from my Blood Angels collection. There's the 5-man squad of Scouts, so Firstborn Scouts, squad of 5 of those available. And then finally, I have this, which is the Blood Angels drop pod. So very happy with the paint job on that one. That's available. Again, all the links for these in the video description below and the comments section. So the detachment will be the Invasion Fleet, which is like the original one that came with the Tyranids when the index cards first came out. I've looked at the others, and I'm going to, with the Hive Fleet Leviathan, I'm going to stay with that option. Units then, it's the Decapitator here. It's the Hive Tyrant with the monstrous Lash Whip and Bone Sword, and then he's also taken the Heavy Venom Cannon. And then with him is 3 Tyrant Guard with their Crushing Claws. There's an enhancement, Adaptive Biology being taken, so 4+4 no pain for the Hive Tyrant as well. Then we have a Winged Tyranid Prime across here, Alien Cunning enhancement being taken for him. We have a Neuro Tyrant, and then a squad of 11 Neuro Gaunts to bodyguard him. 2 squads of regular Gaunts with their Flesh Borers, and then a Strangle Web in each of those squads as well. Barb Gaunts, squad of 5. Tyranid Warriors with their melee bioweapons, squad of 6 of them. Screamer Killer. The Malceptor, which we saw before, one of the newer units. The Psychophage is in for now, potentially going to be dropped from the final list. It's Von Ryan's Leapers, squad of 3. Painted a second squad of 3. A Lictor. And then this beast here, Death Leaper, has been painted up. Now this has been painted up with the same process as you see in the painting tutorials for Hive Fleet Leviathan on the channel. So it's 95% contrast paints here as the method here, and then with some highlights just to enhance the work that's been done. It took about 2 hours to paint this model. It's a fast enough method, so I've been able to put this army together quite quickly. But you can check out the painting tutorials for Hive Fleet Leviathan on the channel. But it's a debut here for Death Leaper on the channel, so excited to see how well he gets on. And then there is another model as well. It's the Tyrannosaurus. It's this huge Tyranid egg blob from the sky. So this is going to be the unique style for this list. I'm hoping to feature 2 of these in the final 2K list, but we've got 1 painted up here, and then we'll be able to use it. So it's basically a drop pod for the Tyranids. It can take a monster if it has a low enough amount of wounds, and infantry squads as well. So that features in the list. So that's the list. Phoenix Lords and Autarchs have been allocated. So Autarchs is individual models, like squad leaders usually, and then Phoenix Lords whole units. The idea, it's one of the perks for the top 2 levels of support and channel membership. You can follow a unit around and see how it gets on the board. And we try and allocate them as appropriately as possible. People let us know their allegiances and factions to give us an idea. So, for example, JP here, Genestealer Cults, Tyranids player, something sneaky is his request, so I think that's about as sneaky as you can get. He's going to go on Death Leaper here for this game. Gutby is going to go onto this Lictor. Benshaw onto the Psychophage. Usually dies on turn 1, but we're up against a different army this time without the kind of firepower that usually destroys this thing, so we put Benshaw onto them. Midnight Miniatures, Autarch on guard duty here, so it's going to be the Tyrant Guard. Nate Miller onto the Hive Tyrant. The Decapitator, yeah, he's not the Decapitator, that's the Swarmlord. He is the Butcher of the 18th James's Ashton Tyrant Regiment. I have a little reminder on there in the form of one of James's guardsmen. So Nate Miller in command of him. Lucas Brown onto the Mouseceptor, Vagabond onto the Screamer Killer for this battle. Ray Cross onto the Tyranid Warriors. The squad leader for those will be Dan C, one of the Autarchs. Chris Komeski onto the Tyranid Prime. Amy Almo onto the Neuro Tyrant. And then Ite Miara onto the squad of Neuro Gaunts. So that's Phoenix Lords and Autarchs allocated. That's the list here for the Tyranids. So if you get an idea of the size of this list, and then just away yonder is a hyper elite force of Adeptus Custodes. It looks like they're outnumbered 3-1, maybe 4-1 in this game. All right, so 1,750 points of Adeptus Custodes. So the 2K list, as small as it was, had to be trimmed down again. But Mike's adjusts it here. Now they're small in number, but they are the Emperor's finest. They are the elite of the elite here. So they're dependable units. They are outnumbered, but I don't think that will rattle them at all. But there's a lot of claws and teeth, sinew and bone to get through here for these Adeptus Custodes. We'll let Mike run through his list.
Alright, so 1750 of Custodes will be led by Trajan Flores himself, followed by 4 Wardens. I have a Shield Captain, and he'll have a upgrade of Veil Blade. I have the Blade Wizard, followed by 4 Custodian Guard again. Both these units will have a sword and board in them. That's just to give me the extra one for you to try and chew through. I have 2 Veritas Praetors, an Assassin, and 2 units of Alurus Custodians. So I should also mention that the Blade Wizard will have Unstoppable Destroyer. Now, the whole idea behind that is once per game he can advance, shoot and charge. And if I get within engagement range, I can roll a dice and do mortal wounds on it. So I'm trying to do as much damage as I possibly can before a swing. And his is the, I add 2 to my attacks characteristics, and once per battle I triple my OC of the unit. So I'm hoping that'll happen after you do your Shadow of the Warp, and then I pass it and then go.
Okay.
Haha.
Okay. Alright, so that's everything.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll see how they get on. It's a real clash here of factions, vastly different to each other. Be an interesting combination for a game for sure. Is it the first time? These two?
These two, yes.
It is? All right. So we've not done this combination before?
No, no.
All right. Adeptus Custodes against Tyranids for the first time. Here, these two sides will collide. So Phoenix Lords and Autarchs have been allocated. Longbow BB, the natural choice here for the sniper. Dylan Moore, Autarch to go squad leader here for these regular Custodes. Valhalla Field Marshal Robert onto the squad leader for the Wardens, a vital bodyguard role for him to protect Trajan Valoris, who's been allocated to BPP Wargaming. Andrew Swan, diehard Imperial player, onto the Shield Captain. The Blade Master guy.
Blade Champion, Blade Wizard.
Mephisto on him. Paint Licker's Paint Pot to go with the Alaris Terminators. Michael Fry onto the other squad, and there's a squad leader for each of the Autarchs, Ben Harris and Sam Hermes. For each of those squads. So those have all been allocated so the Phoenix Lords and Autarchs can track their units around the board here for this battle. And a note from Mike, he put no Autarchs or Phoenix Lords on the bikers because he has no confidence they'll survive very long on the board. We'll see, they could be heroes in this game. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next. Alright, so we have a scenario, it's been randomly determined. So primary mission is Purge the Foe. Hidden Supplies, which is an extra objective marker on the board, and then Dawn of War for our deployment, so fighting along the length of the table. So objectives on the board, and this is slightly different from the regular mission because we've got an extra objective on the table. So there's a home objective each. My one's here. Tyranids are going to go at this end. Mike's marked his deployment zone with the green dice, and just at the corner of those pipes, just in there, is his home objective. There's an objective on either flank, one here, and then one across here in no man's land. And then on the original map, there's one dead centre, but we randomised and moved this one out 6 inches in this direction, and then the extra objective has to be 6 inches in the opposite direction, so the other one's come across to the other side here. So now there's 2 objectives around the centre of the board. So that warp portal is a nice objective to go for on the table. Then the mission for Purge the Foe, you can pick up on turn 2 onwards 4 victory points if you control 1 or more objectives on the board. It's nice and straightforward. And you get an extra 4 victory points if you control more objectives than the opponent. Then in every battle round, that's including turn 1, you get 4 victory points if you destroy an enemy unit, and then you get an extra 4 victory points if you destroy more enemy units in that battle round. So there's kill points available, and then victory points for taking objectives. Nice straightforward game. There's an extra objective on the table as well, so a real fight for the objectives. This hyper elite army. Now they're few in number, but their units are solid, so they will be well cut out for defending objectives. It could just be like Custodes Islands on the board and the Tyranid Sea trying to overwhelm them. So that's the mission. Each of us has gone for the random draw for secondaries. We'll now start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So battle mat is from gamemat.eu. It's called Sands of Time. This one is 60 inches across by 44, so it's the correct size for your regular games of 10th edition. Also using the warp portal. It's an individual terrain piece from gamemat.eu there in the middle, and then 1 set of the industrial terrain set from them as well. You get 4 of these, 4 of these. You get a large structure across there, and then you get a set of these, and there's some boxes which I don't have on the board, all part of that set as well. So you can check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of battle mats, all shapes and sizes, and designs available from them. Pre-painted terrain sets as well. And then if you like the effect that you see in this video, this kind of rusted out desert effect, there is a full tutorial for that on the channel showing you how to create that effect with the gamemat.eu terrain. So link for them in the video description below. There's some discount codes there for you as well. All right, so deployment's done for both sides. We're starting to see some of the newer Tyranid tactics. So amassing in the middle with a lot of units, not everything. So the Butcher here leading the way. He's been joined by his bodyguard. The Tyranid Prime, the Winged Prime, has joined the 6 warriors on foot. So they've merged together as a unit. 2 squads of Gaunts in range of our home objective across here. Barb Gaunt sitting on the objective as well. So there's a central grouping of Tyranids across here. There is the incentive of the double objective now in the middle of the board. The Neuro Tyrant here, joined by the Neuro Gaunts on this right-hand side with a view across to the No Man's Land objective on the Tyranid right, which has been swarmed immediately by 2 squads of Von Ryan's Leapers. Now, they are infiltrating in. They've got a 10-inch move, and they could get to grips quickly, perhaps for disruption against the Custodes units across the other side. And then Psychophage on the extreme left to back up the Mousept that's prepared to move out. And the Tyrannocyte, we're going to put the Screamer Killer inside the drop pod. If it's a monster with 12 wounds or less, it can go inside. This has 10 wounds, I reckon. The Screamer Killer can go inside the Tyrannocyte here for this battle. And then Death Leaper and the Lictor in Deep Strike Reserve. So Tyranids have got all sorts of tactical options here. This is you're starting to see that the final theme for this Tyranid force. Yes, there's a bulk of monsters for crushing and chopping and hacking their way through, but there's other infiltrating, cunning type units. There's deep striking elements to come in. So there's hopefully a nice lot of variety here with this Tyranid star. But this is the first real experimental battle for them with these new units and tactics. So we'll see how well these tactics work out for them in this fight. Deployment for the Custodes. Mike's making good use of cover here. So the bikers on the left-hand side with Trajan Valoris and his wardens, they are sheltering the sniper here, the Vindicator Assassin, because Mike's conscious of there's Lictors in the area. There's Von Ryan's Leapers that could jump him early as well. So Mike's gone into protection mode here for this special agent. Then central objective held by the Blade Wizard and his squad, and the right-hand side across here, the Shield Captain with his squad on the right. So a nice sort of split across here for each of these 3 characters. And then the 2 units going into Deep Strike Reserve there with the Alaris Terminators. So that's deployment done for both sides. So I would imagine Mike would want to go first to counter the leapers.
I have no preference.
Doesn't mind. Okay. I would probably want to go first just to make use of those leapers on the right hand side, but it's not the end of the world if we don't. Okay, so we're both quite cool and comfortable with the whole situation. A 3, a 4. Mike will go first. Okay, turn 1 coming up for the Adeptus Custodes. Does he go after this distraction across here? Perhaps part of the alien cunning in this game is the disruption and distraction factor. We know our units are inferior, but we can disrupt the enemy units perhaps in order to accomplish victory. We'll see, but we'll go on to the first turn of the game here. The Imperium will make a start as they try and cleanse this sector of this Tyranid incursion. All right, so we're on turn 1 here of the Adeptus Custodes. We had a bit of a discussion about alien cunning, which I do have in the list. It's on the Tyranid Prime across here. So it lets you redeploy 3 units. There is a debate about it on the internet. We reckon it's coming down the side of it has to be resolved before you roll off. So I'll read it to you here. It says Tyranid model only. After both players have deployed their army, select up to 3 Tyranid units from your army and redeploy them. So it's quite clear in here that it's saying that after deployment's done, you then redeploy your units. Others are saying, well, pre-battle abilities are resolved before the roll-off, and therefore you then get to do that redeploy. But there's a discussion backwards and forwards about it, and it seems that people are coming down on the side of that's a unique rule that has to be resolved as soon as deployment's done. So that's the way we're going to play it. Agree, disagree, let us know in the comments section below. Again, we can see what the consensus is amongst the viewers here for this video. So we'll leave it as it is. It would have been handy perhaps to redeploy those, because Mike may well go after the Von Ryan sleepers over on this flank. But we'll see what decisions he makes. If he goes after them, it means he's not going after other units. So interesting choices to make going forwards. And the other thing to mention is terrain. So we're playing these structures just for this battle as obscuring, like the rules for ruins. So this structure across here, this structure, that one, the portal, this stretch running across here, and that building across there as obscuring. So giving it some generous line of sight blocking terrain here for this battle. Not the pipes, they're just regular rules. The Unitron armored container rules for those. And then really just scattered around the board is some containers, pipes, And that's pretty much it for terrain. So remember, this kind of structure across here is obscuring, so units are sheltered nicely behind those. That's terrain. Mike's measuring up. Here comes the move for the Custodes. All right, so Mike says his movement is finished. I think he's happy enough to go on turn one here. He can shift across and go after the von Rheinsleeper straight away. So Pikes have moved out. The Warden and Trajan Valoris have moved out here. So this is real heavy hitting elite stuff shifting across in this direction. Mike's reward for clearing this will be to take that objective on the flank as well. So it suits him okay. Then across here, the Vindicator Assassin's moved across. He does just about have line of sight towards the Butcher himself, so I reckon he can go after him with some firepower. Then we have the Blade Wizard squad here. They're nicely hidden behind this terrain. Have got themselves to that objective, one of the central objectives. And for now, these are holding position. The Mouse Scepter putting off this squad for moving out. For now, at least, they may be waiting for help to arrive in the form of the Alaris Terminators. We shall have to see. I haven't brought down the drop pod turn. I could do it this turn by using the stratagem. What's it called? The
Rapid Ingress.
Rapid Ingress, yeah. So I could use that. Mike's sealed off the back line pretty good, and I think it's going to be more useful to keep that in my back pocket. Maybe bring it in another time. So I'm going to hold off here, not go too early with the drop pod with the Screamer Killer. So that's movement done. Shooting phase next. So shooting phase here, I think Mike's plan's quite straightforward. He wants the von Rheinsleeper's gone. He's going to start with this unit across here, going to fire across. Yeah. We've got stealth, so I respond to the hit rolls.
Yeah, so we're hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And then it's strength 4.
Toughness 5 on these boys. 5's to wound.
Yeah, so because I am currently in control of an objective, I can reroll the wind roll instead of just rerolling once.
Okay.
So on it. None.
None. Alright, Leapers dodge.
And once per battle in your shooting phase, after it's shot, I can shoot again. So I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to try and...
Fine, go ahead. Rinse and repeat.
Yep.
This is better.
Yep. Just had to warm the green dice up.
Good, and reroll again. This is very useful indeed. And another 1. So 3 come through in total.
Yeah, it's -1 flat 2 damage.
Okay, I can take a bit of cover from that angle, which is then cancelled out. So I'm back to even my invuln save, which is 6 up or 4 up armor save. So I'll take 4 ups. And all 3 go through. This is about to start. Damage what, please tell me?
2.
It is damage 2. Oh, okay. Just going to kill 1 and put some wounds on another. So we'll go for that one there. And 2 wounds on another model. Okay, not bad to start with. So how did you do that? Shoot again.
So it's a... What do I do with her?
Who's doing it? The Blade Masters do it?
No, it's
built-in rule for them.
So a stand vigil. Each time a model in this unit makes an attack, reroll a wind roll of 1. While this unit is within range of an objective marker you control, you can reroll the wind roll instead.
That's because you're in control of that one.
That one and that one.
And you get to shoot me twice because?
Sentinel Storm. Once per battle in your shooting phase after the unit has shot, it can shoot again.
Fine. Brilliant. In the prime position to do it, because you're on your objective, getting your reroll wounds, and you've got a target, so why not go for it? Okay.
Yeah.
So once per battle, that's been burnt, but it was worth doing. It's brought one of the leapers down.
So this unit will shoot into
the other squad.
Then, yeah.
Okay.
So Custodian Wardens, 2, 4, 6 shots.
I can tell Mike's chilled out because he's not used any Patreons yet, so there is no panic
not yet.
at this stage.
So I will be hitting you on 2 still, because Trajan Flores, they ignore
modifiers.
Yeah. So 2s. Of course, I roll 2 1s. Strength 5. Oh no, that's Trajan. Sorry, Strength 4. 5s then.
Okay.
Just the 1.
Okay.
And it's -1 flat 2.
That's a hull facing 6, so we blocked that one.
Trajan Flores, 2 shots. And then strength 5, so 4s.
Yeah.
Hit -2.
-2. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to do it. It's going into that squad that's in the open. I thought my inv save was 5+. It's not. It's actually a 6+. So both of those will actually go through, and the damage is
3.
It is 3. Oh, right. Okay. Ouch. Sleepers caught out here and being gunned down. So we're seeing immediate response here from the Adeptus Custodes. Next up, the 2 bikers. Mike's going to put them into the lone von Reinsleeper on this side of the barricade. He's going to try and take out him.
Yeah, because of stealth, it will be from 2s to 3s.
Okay. 1 hit comes
That's
through.
why I didn't split it. It's strength 9.
3s. No. And that'll do. Any other shooting? Oh, yes, of course. Don't forget the sniper.
Yep.
Going to try and shoot at the butcher. I can't shoot him back yet. And now he goes Patronic.
Yep.
Okay. I think maybe I should have brought this on straight away. I'm starting to... Would have been handy if the Screamer Killer had deployed about here. We're in a good spot for that model, but I decided to keep it off.
Oh, I don't know where to use Valhalla. Yep.
You can do the double longbow BB stack.
Yep.
If you want to.
Hit on a 2.
And that's longbow BB for all of your airsoft needs websites in the video description.
Only because I don't know if you'll ever get to do it again. I'm going to do the shield breaker thing where you don't get a save.
Okay.
I still need a wound. So 2s.
Yeah, 6 is good. Is it better?
D3 plus 3 with an extra 3, providing a wound.
Oh, no.
Right, so your toughness is?
Well, I think you're rolling against the toughness of the unit, which is 8.
Ooh.
Thankfully. The Tyrant Guard are tough enough. What do you need?
7, so I need 5.
5.
Oh.
Agonising roll.
Yeah. Come on. No.
No, right. Okay, so now what happens?
CP reroll.
Oh, it's going to do it now. So this is a glorious shot if those goes through.
Only because I got the 6 to wound. That's
No, another 1.
Again.
No. Dust in the barrel here. Okay, no. Missed. Tough shot. Tried to guide the shot between multiple buildings.
What would it have been?
What would the damage have been? 4.
So 6, 7, 8.
8 wounds?
Yeah.
I'm a 10 wound model. She almost would have brought a Hive Tyrant down with a single shot on turn 1. That would have been good. He's scary enough, the Vindicator Assassin. You may well get some more turns to have another go. And with precision, the way you can just get past bodyguards as well, it's a decent enough ability with him. That's firepower finished. We're going to charges here. It should be a case just a mopping up action against the von Reinsleepers. All right, command rerolls used up. This charge went ahead, but this one didn't. 6 was needed. Mike rolled a 3. So I'm going to check that. The barricade, we're near that barricade. We're not on it, but we could be within range for that charge to still count. It's going to be tight, but maybe. We'll have a little look here. Yeah, we reckon no. Mike can get to here in 3 inches, then it's a 2-inch stretch. It's 2.5, 3 inches to reach me. If the original model that was here had stayed, the charge would have gone ahead, but so those 2 escape only just. 1 von Reinsleeper's model remains against the charging bikes. It should be nice and easy to bring him down.
Yeah.
So I get fights first. Mike gets it as well for charging. It's the player whose turn it's not, so actually I get to fight first. So 6 attacks for the Leaper. 6s are good. We're hitting on 3s.
6 is good.
6 is because we are sustained hits against infantry for our
infantry.
Oh yeah. No problem. And then we'll try and wound here, which is going to be nothing coming through. So that means Mike's now free to make his attacks.
Yeah, so hit on 2s because you don't...
No, stealth doesn't count, yeah. You kind of need to destroy a whole unit here for the overall mission. Should be able to do it,
So it's strength 7.
3s to wound.
And it's lance, so 2s.
2s to wound. Nice. Perfect target for these bikers. Just the one failure. 6 go through. And the damage is?
It's -2, flat 2.
Perfect. Unless I roll 5 6s. Nope, target destroyed multiple times over. Okay. Well done. All right, target destroyed. All right, Mike's making a little bit of a consolidation move towards the objective, and that's it. Combat's resolved. So, with an initial skirmish on this right-hand side, Mike taking the initiative, so he was able to get in there against the von Rheinsleepers. Not wiping them out entirely, but bringing most of them down. Give an update on score, and then we'll move on to Tyranid turn 1. Right, end of turn, Mike's dumping area denial. He did pick up points for no prisoners. 2 points been picked up for that. He's also got 4 points for the primary mission for destroying an enemy unit. That's in any battle round. So 6 points to 0 at this stage. It's very early stages across here, but an initial win over on this flank here, I think, for the Adeptus Custodes. Bit of pressure on the Tyranids. Mike's destroyed a unit. So Mike's going to pick up another 4 points if we don't level that and destroy one of these Custodes units somewhere on the board. Easier said than done. Perhaps we've got the units that can do it, but we're some distance away from Mike's units. He hasn't come out to play fully with his units. Very early stages here on turn 1. We'll go on to the first turn of the game for the Tyranids coming up next. Alright, so turn 1 for the Tyranids. We've been mostly sensible here, just with that distance between the two armies at this stage. Von Rheinsleepers have swung to the left, heading across in this direction. There's about, Mike reckons, about a 6-inch charge to get to that assassin, so we might be able to get through to him and maybe cause some trouble. Neuro-Tyrants move through to here, just carefully watching our back door. Gaunts, Barb Gaunts all holding position, and then surging out here with the Warriors on the left, and then the Hive Tyrant, the Butcher, moving on to one of the central objectives, and with these moving along. I've not filled out across this direction, just wary of the sniper across the other side of the board. And then advanced moves, roll a 2 for each of these, Psychophage and the Mouseceptor pushing forwards, and we have claimed the objective on the left. So both armies are really trying to get themselves into position here mostly, and both armies on some objectives quite healthily. I reckon, talking tactics, I reckon I could have brought the Tyrannocyte down here with the Screamer Killer and then just gone for the counter punch immediately. Would have been very, very useful. The Bikers came out to play, and so a good counter maneuver to that would have been to bring the Screamer Killer down, but I'm kind of regretting that now. It also means the Rapid Ingress Stratagem, which I've got to then choose. I've got multiple units stacked up that could use it, so yeah, okay. So I'm learning already. We'll go on to shooting phase. A little bit of shooting here for the Tyranids. There's some options available. Calling upon Carl Roden, Tyranids player. Going to fire the heavy venom cannon into the Bikers across here. I'd love to bring one of them down if we can. It's D3 shots with the Hive Tyrant. A shot. Yeah. Needing a 2. It happens. Okay. I can't command reroll it. I'm just going to have to leave it. Okay, we'll move on to, there's some across here. So, Neuro-Tyrant, with its shots, we've committed this to the artist formerly known as Vij. We're going to call upon the Thousand Suns for help here. Psychic Scream. It's 18-inch torrent weapon. Oh, I've got 2 dice here. It's 2d6. Auto hits. Come on. 5. Could have been a whole lot better. We are not too much to fear here, Mike. It's coming in at strength 5.
Toughness 6.
5's to wound. And 2 sneak through at AP -1. It's 2 damage a time.
Oh, okay. 3 ups.
3 ups, no problem.
Oh, you said it out loud.
Just the one makes it through. All right, 2 damage taken. But crucially, Pike is okay. Yeah. I think that's 5 power down. Mouseceptor advanced, so, and no real target that he can see. So 5 powers complete. There's no charges. Yes, there is. Oh, wow. Von Rheinsleepers. Here we go. Here we go for the charge. Looking for a 6. Oh, an 8. All right. Von Rheinsleepers, in they go. So they can go after the sniper. I was wondering how long it would take to get through to the Vindicator Assassin, but we've got him. We've reached him at least, but there's no guarantees of the result. Michael move the models in. Fantastic. Okay. Right, so Von Rheinsleepers have made it in. They're going to get 8... no, they've lost the model, so we're going to get 12 attacks. Yes, we've got 1 chance to get him here with this unit. So we're looking at 3s. And definitely going to commit this to a friend, a Xenosy friend, Jordan Russell, Eldar player. 6s are good. This is a good roll. They've all come through apart from 1, and then we'll add in 2 bonus hits coming through. Toughness, I would imagine it's going to be toughness 4.
Yep.
3's to wound. And the roll's not too bad. There's 5 1s in there. These are AP -1. 8. 8 saves of whatever it is you need. It's -1 and there's 8 dice.
1 damage, yeah.
1 damage, yeah. Oh, he goes.
Sam Hermes.
He goes to the Patreons now. Sam Hermes, Black Templars, and Cadians.
8, did you say, yeah?
Yes.
So I need to make 5 4-ups. It's
3 up with a -1.
yeah, I think it's 4 up.
Boy.
4 wins, yeah.
Tricky little Von Ryan's leapers.
Yep.
Darting through the lines here. And Mike's rolled well.
Takes 2 wins.
Oh, you've rolled well. He survived. Well done. Have to say, well done, well done. We broke through that. And it would have shocked the life out of him just to see those 2 things run around the corner. That would have understeadied his aim, that's for sure. But Mike survived. Armour holds just about. But the Von Ryan's leapers, almost picked up a good kill there. Would have been tactically would have been really good. Taking out a sniper, picking up some victory points as well. So good work for the Von Ryan's leapers. Scary moment. So starting to see some good dynamics of this list. Von Ryan's leapers just going aggressive and then exploiting gaps in the lines, trying to pick out models and units. So there's good potential of them. I'm happy enough with those, despite them being ambushed early on. So fight back.
Yeah. So he gets 4 attacks. 4 attacks hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Oh, of course. Strength 4, so 5s.
5s to wound. No. Okay. All right, we'll calculate points. End of 10. Well, interesting twist to the points. Mike destroyed a whole unit and didn't destroy any. We came close, but no. She's picked up an extra 4. It takes him to 10. Our secondaries, I've dumped both, and then nothing for primaries. So 10 points to 0. Early stages in this game, but Custodes have picked up a nice, healthy amount of points. And Tyranids are yet to get off the mark. It is early stages here. Choices, there's some choices that have been made here that have already affected the game. Would have liked to have seen that drop pod arrive, but too late at this point, and Mike has taken advantage of that. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Adeptus Custodes. Right, so movement's mostly done. There's a few little bits to resolve here, but Trajan Valoris and his squad have moved around. The assassins run off in this direction to here onto the home objective. So he's to escape and they're to swoop in and deal with the Von Ryan sleepers. Again, they're proving a pain here in this game. Bikers have moved off across this direction to take on the Neuro Tyrant. Mike has rolled in advance. Once per game you can advance and charge. So the Blade Wizard here with his squad moving through, they are going to go after the Tyranid Warriors. And then across here, this squad has emerged to take on the Malceptor and the Psychophage moving across the other flank. Now, they're not on their own. They are being supported by reserves because Alaris Terminators have turned up here in this corner. So I thought it would be the Tyranids that would spread out across the board and cause trouble, but it's the opposite here. Adeptus Custodes, as elite and as thin on the ground as they are spread all across the table. Their numbers are insignificant to them. 3 models can do the job of 20 is their motto. So they've landed here with a possible 9-inch charge in this direction. So it's like a golden sandwich across here and across here as well. So good tactics being used by the Adeptus Custodes, stretching the Tyranids on their flanks. But there is this mass of stuff across it. A lot of it's junk. This backline stuff's useless. These 2 units are pretty good, but Mike's electing to go after them if he can. So I'm spending a CP. It's a bit out of sync, but we've agreed just to show you what happens at the end of the movement phase here. So as these move in or before they even move, I'm going to overwatch them. I'd like to bring that second bike down. And we'll go for... We'll give him a Zog Punch then. So Bjork the Zog Puncher. Number of shots, or number of auto hits actually. Yeah, 6. Could have been worse, I guess. 5 to wound. And we do get 2. All right, so that will We'll ask questions of that biker squad for sure. So 2 saves at AP -1.
2 3-ups.
Mike must pass both, and it's important enough to go for a roll here. Chris Heim, Imperial player. There's plenty of Imperial friends.
Oh,
One's got 3. So now what's he going to do? Come on, you roll.
Because this is the movement phase, so I don't really need. Yeah.
It's going to use on. Okay. We're both on 2 CP.
Yes.
Got it. Oh, 3. He needed 3. He got just about.
Just because it's part of the plan.
Part of the plan. Okay. Okay, bit of a twist in the tale here. I've played Rapid Ingress. I've brought the drop prod in. I've landed it here, and then the Screamer Killer's disembarked just here. I don't want to get as close as possible because the bikers could go after and try and charge it. So I've deployed about just over 10 inches away. So it's close enough, but it would be a bit of a stretch for a charge. But possible if Mike wants to go after him. But they've landed over there on that flank for a CP. So Tyranids bringing in their reserves here, trying to outwit the Adeptus Custodes, which is difficult enough. Movement's done. Been quite an eventful movement phase. Units are spread out across the board in every corner of the battlefield. So a brilliant spread of play here in this game. Much to be resolved. I think the Adeptus Custodes have the upper hand, but this is very early stages. Fair few charges to roll up here as well. We'll go on to shooting phase next. So we are planning on playing another game for YouTube channel membership. It's probably going to be Tyranids. That may change, but you'll see that game coming up soon after this game's gone live. So if you want extra battle reports, then do join us on YouTube channel membership. Link for that in the video description below. If you go for Aspect Warrior level, that'll give you access to Discord and then to all the bonus content that we produce on the channel. It really does help support the channel, helps us keep that content coming. And a big thank you to everyone that supports us currently at all the different levels on membership and on Patreon as well. But channel members, you can keep a lookout for the extra battle report coming very soon. But for now, we're stuck in this one. And Tyranids don't like being oppressed here. We're meant to be going after the Custodes, but they're taking the fight to the enemy. I think that's their style, though. They don't hang around, do they? They just
No.
They look like guardians, but they are aggressors when needed.
So we're going to shoot you with the Sentinel Blade also.
Okay.
Because it's the same profile.
Firing here against the Mouse Scepter.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 2s. And then I assume 6s.
6s, yeah. Toughness 11. Oh, 2 make it through.
Reroll 1s. 2. -1, 2 damage.
I think you need a bit of help. We'll go for Max with Knuckles for all of our saves here on this Mouse Scepter. I'd like to keep it alive. 2 saves of, I think it starts on a 3-up. So it's, yeah, so it's going to be on 4s. So Mr. Knuckles, the Imperial player, doesn't help. And
4 damage.
4 damage total.
Yep. Dropping
down to 10.
And I'm going to rinse and repeat my once per battle.
Brilliant. Oh, wow.
2s. I still know how to roll 1s. 4 this time.
Mike despairs with the 1s.
Yes. So 6s. Just a 1.
He had his birthday and then he had his cake. And he made a wish. My wish dice didn't have 1s.
Custom make them here that don't have a 1.
Mike rolls his D5s. What are we doing?
-1.
Right, and on 1.
1 dice, yeah.
And this is going to be 2 damage again. Oh, God, I picked Maxwell Knuckles. I know he's an Imperial player. I'm sure he's delighted to see these results coming through. Pick your Patreons wisely here.
Yeah. So, I'll do the Custodian.
We crush the Imperium under our feet. James, be warned. This army is to go against James. When it's ready, I'll take it to fight against the Austria Tyranids. Be a great game. And the Ultramarines. Which I think every single Space Marine casualty I've done is painted blue. Yeah, they all are. Sorry, carry on.
Not like it was done on purpose or anything.
No, just
so
blue to hand every time. Psychophage is actually doing something useful. And he doesn't do anything useful. He's granting a 6-inch aura of Feel No Pain of 6+. Which doesn't help so far.
Okay, so I'm just going to split these because 2 can see here, and if I can soften it up, perfect, and 1's going to go into that, yeah.
Oh no, yep, okay.
So the grenade launcher is D6 each, so 2 for 3. 2s.
I think he's going to soften that mouse up, drop enough. That's good results.
6s. And because you are a monster, I can reroll the wind roll.
Okay.
1. It's -1, 1 damage.
2, failed. Dropping down to 7. Let's roll a 6. No.
And then the spear, 2 shots each, on 2s. And 6s. Re-rolling, because you're a monster. Nothing.
Anyone tuning in that plays Tyranids, if you use the Psychophage for anything other than target practice, let us know. Because I just struggle with that thing. It's an amazing model, looks fantastic, but it just doesn't do anything. It just...
I like shooting it.
Right. I can't put it in my list because you like shooting at it. Right,
So
carry on.
the third one.
Yes.
At this. 3 shots. 2s. And
He's toughness 10. The
Still
Psychophage,
6s,
still
yeah.
6s, yeah. No, sorry, it's toughness 9, but still 6s.
still 6s re-rolling. 2, -1, 1 damage.
1 comes through. 5 up, feel no pain on himself, which doesn't stop that either. Okay, drops down to 9.
The axe. 1 hit. 1 wound. -1, 2 damage. Oh.
Blocks that one on a 6. Okay. It's a good enough result though on that flank, well done. So we have across the other side Trajan Valoris and his squad going to just point blank.
No, these boys.
Well, them.
Everyone should here first. Because you get to fight first. The less attacks you throw into me, the better.
Fine, yeah, gun them down first. Yeah, fair enough.
6, so 2s.
3s.
3s, yes.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's helped a little bit. Toughness 5.
5s. Re-rolling because I'm on the jack-up marker. No, just the 1.
Blocked.
Fine, yeah. Fair enough then, so I might be able to get 1. Yeah. So I'll just do the
sword, yeah.
Sword into the 2 hits.
Toughness 5 again.
Reroll 1. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Trajan Valoris, they're just behind the poster over there. They're going to offload into the Von Rheinsleepers.
Yeah. 2s.
Stealth.
Ignore all modifiers with Trajan.
Okay. We tried.
5s, I would assume.
Figure strength 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a heap of them. Good rolling.
2, 4, 5.
That was a Xenos dice roll.
-1.
5 ups. We block 2.
2 damage a pop.
Take them off. Gun down and destroyed. Space Marine policy. Why charge them if you can shoot them?
I know.
Which is the opposite to orcs. Why shoot them when you can charge them, is what the orcs would say. So far so good here. Adeptus Custodes are doing okay. I think the full weight of Mike's units haven't struck home yet. We've got combats coming up. There are a number of Tyranid units that strike hard as well. So this battle is far from concluded, but Mike's nibbling away at the edges of this Tyranid's force.
I want to put 2
rocket shots,
launchers.
Yeah, into him. I knew that would come, yeah.
So 2s. Well, we know what else is going to come here, don't we?
Yes, okay. 2 hits, yes.
Strength 9, toughness.
Please be 10. I don't think it's 10 though. We are toughness 9.
9, so 4s.
4s.
Right,
It's important to roll this one. Oh, both go through.
Blood angels, right?
It's the Blood Angels Ryan dice. It's an excellent strike. What is the AP minus?
-2 and flat 3.
Right, we start on a 2-up, so we'll get 4-ups. And straight 3. Okay, so not too scared. We'll go... Oh, there's so much Imperial help. Dan C's on bodyguard duty today, so he can, and he's Tyranids player, so he can help with these 2 saves of 4+. Dan C to the rescue. Hoorah! Yes. I just blocked 6 damage from coming through. High 5. Not possible. Okay, right. Okay, I'm happy with that result. Firepower from these is now going to go into the gaunts. Again, Mike's nibbling away at the edges.
So I need a big roll for the grenade, so we'll go... Oh, Nicholas Lucas, come on, man.
It's like a big Tyranid Leviathan pizza. And starting at the crust first, working through to the multiple toppings in the middle.
Michael Fryer. So
Sorry.
D6 shots. Oh, 13.
Nice.
3, 6.
The topic of food always comes up in our Tyranid games for some reason. Surrounded by hungry entities.
And that's just me and you.
Okay.
2s.
Oh boy. God, this is good shooting. Hopefully it's not going to be a wipeout here.
Strength 4. Oh, it's blast as well.
+2.
2 more.
2 more shots. Yes, you can roll those up. Yeah, it's all right. And add 1 more in. 3's to wound.
Two, 4, 6, 8.
Okay.
-1 damage.
-1. Okay. So I'm going to tank these on models behind here in cover. There's 3 of them. So I'll just roll these up and they all die. So they can go. They needed 5s. Because Mike's got the -1. These need 6s in the open. And we blocked just the 1s. 4 more slain. It's not the wipeout, but they've been decimated well enough. 3 left. 3.
I still have the axe to shoot.
Yeah.
So 2s.
Oh boy, wipeout coming. He's going to do this surely.
3s again.
All of them.
-1, flat 2 damage.
Oh, no. How many 5? Oh, I need 3 6s. I'm long gone. Duh, wipeout. Executed. Target destroyed. You have your node back. And target gone. Well done. Good shooting. Okay. This is good. This is good.
So the shield captain needed a 6.
Oh, so we're on to charges now.
Yeah, that's all my shooting done, yes, because he fell out of combat with anything left.
All right.
Shot, 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 shot. Yep.
Okay. 1 CP. All right. Okay. All right. That's okay. I'm just thinking. So this charge across here.
Yeah. Needing a 6.
No comment. Oh, and they go on a 9. All right, we've got ourselves a real fight across here. This is the defining battle. If the Tyranids don't do well here, they're in big trouble. This is our strongest area of the battlefield, so we've... But Mike's going to get to strike first, which is...
Sorry, and again, that was my once per battle advance. And
charge these up. Yep, fine. Good.
Yeah, so...
Move the models in. So it looks like that. They've gone in. Next is a 9-inch charge. If this goes off, Mike's in happy land.
No.
6. No. Large Terminators. But they've claimed this quarter. They're rooted. They'll be very hard to get rid of. Mike's got 2 CP.
Let me do this one because...
This is an easier charge. Yeah, probably a
so
6 or 7. A 6. Oh, 9 in they go. All right. They're very, very, very happy to get involved. Yeah, it's a 9-inch charge. So you have to put models in base, which Mike will move those up, and the rest will go as close as they can, like so. It's Andrew Swan's squad going in.
Which is over here, yeah.
Taking on Lucas Brown.
And then the Lars Custodians into here.
Mike will be very happy if this goes in. Yeah, 9 he needed, 9 he got. Well done. I'll just move it out of the way and just put these in for you. If you're happy enough, just go around. And this one, he'll get to that. They'll all get to fight. There's a piling move available with those. That's because paint pot squad. So we've got a real Phoenix Lord smash up here and another Adeptus Custodes sandwich. Okay.
That's all the charges.
Yeah, so action on both flanks and in the middle. I have... Yeah, I've got 1 CP. So heroic interventions can't happen. Yeah, there's no room. Interrupt play will check because it depends on the type of stratagem. Yeah, as interrupt play or counteroffensive as it's called is a strategic ploy stratagem, so I can't use it on my once per turn 0 CP. It's been limited now with the updated rules. Okay, so that's not going to happen. So Mike's free to fight first with everything. Right, so I thought about putting a 5+ feel no pain onto that beast, but I'm not going to bother. The amount of attacks that Mike's got coming through from that squad is scary, as we shall see. I don't want to waste the CP, so I'll keep that, save it for another day. And he's going to supercharge it with Valhalla Field Marshal Roberts Dice, who is a diehard Imperial Fist player, good old friend of the Adeptus Custodes. About to bring the monster down.
Yeah.
Everything is in Mike's favour.
So I'm going to do the Master of the Stances with the Captain. So once per battle at the start of the fight phase, all stances are active for this model's unit until the phase. So I'm getting -1 to hit me, sustain hit 1, and lethal hits. I'm also going to pay 1 CP for Slayers of Nightmares. Only because you're very tough, aren't you?
Toughness 11.
Yeah. So I'm getting 1 to the wind roll against monster or vehicle. And it's re-rolling wounds because I'm controlling an objective marker.
Okay.
So, Custodian Guards, all spears, so 5 attacks each. So I've got the 5s here. 1, 2, there's 3 of them.
So I'm thinking this should be an easy kill and it's a waste of time for the 5+ feel no pain. I'm getting a 6 up anyway, so there's some kind of prevention coming through.
Probably should have started with
Probably should start with that first, yeah. But
yeah, so 2s.
He's rolling anyway, he's confident enough. Even with his dice rolls.
Well, of course,
That's
I can't do it.
That's okay.
So lethals.
And pops.
And then pops in order 3. And then it's from 5s to
4s.
4s, yep.
Apparently rerollable.
Rerollable, yep. Reroll when we roll 1 while it's in the range of objective marker.
Range it is, yeah, that's fine. They're the experts at fighting on objectives. It's insane.
So 3.
Glad I
6,
saved it.
9, 12, 14.
14. And this is just the start of the avalanche of skilled precision striking power from the Adeptus Custodes. They may be gold, they may be old, but they are bold. And we die. Well, not bad. Well, yeah, dead. Wait, those go through. This one. So these are damage 2 each time.
Yeah.
So we'll go 6 up for no pains, and we're long gone. And then deadly demise.
Oh, you do.
Oh, we do. Okay. We might kill a model. We'll see what we get here. So now scepter, deadly demise. It is D3. So we shall cause 3 mortal wounds on one of those models.
4 fatal pain, the mortal wounds.
God, they got everything.
So I'll take 2.
Okay, 2 wounds taken.
I put that on the sword and board because they have 4.
These guys, deadly demise. 2 mortal wounds. 1 taken. Myself. 1. 6 up. Nope. So I drop it down to 8. This one here.
Yeah, please.
Okay. And sorry, yeah, take it away. Now, it's a shame. It's the first Phoenix Lord to go, so that's Lucas Brown removed from play. Good stuff. Objective cleared well by that squad. May as well go on to these ones.
Yeah.
Okay, Alaris Terminators next. Michael German dice being used on these ones going in. Do you want to pile in with this guy?
No.
Okay. There's a method here, Mike. Sneak around here.
3s.
Yes.
Because of the axes. And they are lethal.
Good, yep.
And then...
Toughness 9.
Strength 9, so 4s.
4s to win, yeah.
Reroll them because you're a monster. Good thing.
Oh man, that helps. 3 more.
3, 6, 7.
-2.
-1 for the axe.
4 ups. Not bad to make it through. 2 damage a time?
3.
3 damage a time. And we'll take out 5 plus feel no pain, which is 2 kick-ins, so we drop 4. Cool, we might get to nibble back. We may get fed here. We'll see. Is that it? That's their attack's done?
Yeah.
We will get to strike back. Okay, hurrah. I think for the first time in about 6 games, gets to actually do something other than be shot at. Across here then, this squad going in. This is an interesting combat. I wonder how well they'll do, how much of this they'll chop through. Our striking power back is pretty good if we can keep our numbers high enough. Yeah, boy.
What's your toughness? Sorry.
Toughness 5, 4 up save, 3 wounds each. I'm going to spend his 0 CP ability on a battle tactic stratagem to give them a 5 plus feel no pain. Oh no, save that and just spend the 0 CP on that. So they've now got a 5 plus feel no pain to try and negate some of that damage coming through. If we can survive, we can chop back. It all depends on how many attacks Mike's going to get here, how much he's going to put in, how effective it will be.
Right. So, ones, which is 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Strength 6 -3, 3 damage.
Duh. Right. I'm going to go for, usually take this one, but I'm going to go for bio regeneration. So I'm rerolling 7 throws of 1. I'm going to try and use every bit of help I can to preserve numbers with these. So we'll do the best we can. This is spears.
Yep.
This is the roll.
And
now the Patreon dice are you being used thick and thin, or thick and fast here. Vagabond attack.
Yep.
Here it comes.
Twos.
Yeah, Sisters of Silence. Just checking to see Vagabond's allegiances here. Some fumbling going on. There's some misses.
That's one guy who's tripped on the way in.
Yeah.
No lethals.
Ooh.
Strength.
Must be 3s.
7.
Yep.
3's the one, yeah.
Okay. This is a very important roll. It's a good recovery.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay.
And no ones to reroll.
8 saves. Are these are damage 2?
These are -2 damage too, yeah.
So I'm going to take 6 up saves, rerolling 1. So I'm going to commit this to the toughest friend I can find. Darren Gardner, Death Guard, Beast Snaggers, hoorah. Blocked 1. And I'll reroll this one. Yeah.
So 1 was already wounded.
4 dead. Yeah, feel no pain. So, to try and keep a model alive, I'm going to roll this one for feel no pain. No, he's slain. It's just going to have to work our way through this one. So that's that model gone. I may as well pair these up here. 4 wounds in total. I can just roll 2. Okay, and then try and pass one of these, which I don't. So that's enough to slay a whole model. These guys is very cross his squad. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 2 damage on the next model. 2 damage. May as well pair these up again. So 5 plus. Block 1. Come on, get this one. Get this one. We do. Okay, so you're going to have to draw across on another one. Feel no pain. No, so that's slain another whole model. Feel no pain's preserved us somewhat. And then the last pair blocks another one. So 1 more wound taken. So Mike's halved the squad. which is a shame. God, I'd love to have struck back at full strength, but Mike's got in first.
So the Sentinel Blade.
Yes, this is from the champion now.
No, this is from the
the swordsman
board, yeah.
Okay.
Choose.
Always good striking from him. Quadruple 5.
And then 3s. Reroll on 1s. 3 minus 2.
6 ups. Block 1. 2 damage a time.
1 damage for the swords. Did it the wrong way around.
Block 1. So 1 more wound taken. Still, that model remains alive.
Oh, decisions to be made now. How many's left?
3 models from that squad plus the prime.
Toughness
5.
5. Be winning on 4. Oh.
Okay, Mike's going to choose a fighting option here.
I'll do the
Loads of attacks.
Fault Sword, 9 attacks, sustained 1. Just means any 6s or auto win plus an extra hit.
Okay.
1. With an extra.
Okay.
Sorry guys. 4s reroll on 1s.
It looks okay. It's not bad.
Because you are toughness 5, aren't you?
Yeah, toughness 5. 7 by looks of it. So what's the minus on this?
Minus 1 damage.
Minus 1, right. So 5 ups to block. Rerolling 1s. Yeah. And then feel no pains. No! Model slain, and another wound on the final model. Duh, Ray Cross's squad's been, it's official. We've been decimated, which is a shame. So we'll go here, and then a wound on the squad leader, like so. Okay. All right, so that's everything from that unit.
Yep.
Okay, right. So we had the spare CP that we had played. It's done at the start of the fight phase. We knew where the attacks were coming, so it's called Death Frenzy. It's 1 CP, and it lets you fight with destroyed models. It is a 4+ though for the models that have been slain, which is 5 of them. Do we do that now? We can come back to it. We can
well, if you're playing a stratagem, you would probably do it now.
Resolve it. I don't think it's going to have any bearing on the rest of the.
No, because the only things left to fight's the bites.
Counterpunch then. 4 ups. 2 get to fight. Get a little bit of an exhibition from these as to what they potentially could do. 6 attacks each. Just on the 2 of them. Looking at 3s. Now they have a prime. Which is going to give them sustained hits of 1, so 6s are pop extra hits. So we're looking at 3s for hits. We haven't gone for 3 roll 1s because we used it to try and defend ourselves. Sustained hits, so those come back in. So as far as I'm aware, we get sustained hits from him. We also get sustained hits for our detachment ability against infantry, but I don't think you can stack that twice over, so we'll just add in those 3, which is what we've done. We're striking here at strength 5, toughness 5, toughness 6.
Toughness 6.
5 to wound. It's pretty good. They're twin linked as well.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's why they could hit hard if I had them at full strength. 7, and they are AP minus. They only don't 1 damage, but they are AP minus 2.
So I'll put me with 4 up anyway.
So yeah,
7. What's damage 1?
Damage 1, yeah.
Well, not really matter.
Doesn't matter, no.
Shield first.
Yeah.
And move my way across.
Yeah.
So 1,
2, 3. That's
so shield's on 1 left.
Yes, because he has an extra wound. Nice, he's there to absorb the damage. Good play. All right, so now we can switch. What's that worth for CP? Man, they're tough enough. Across here, the Vikings going in.
Yeah. So
there's the gaunts to get through. I wonder if Mike can bypass those. There's 11 of them.
I'll knock it past them. Oh, no, I'm doing sustained. No, I'm not doing lethal. Aye. So, use. Yep, hang on.
So we are looking for, well, it's the toughness of the units. You're going to be on 2s to wound.
Yeah, the lance as well.
2s to kill. 6.
2, 4, 6, 7.
7.
Because I had a lethal already.
That's fine. Okay, doing their job. Just these little yapping dogs or things. Who knows? But they've done their job, absorbing the lance hits coming through. Striking back.
Yeah.
All right, we've been thinned out here. This is our casualty pile. These two are yet to come on, itching and eager to get onto the battlefield. We'll strike back across here. So we are looking at 3s to 3s to hits because I'm +1 to hit rolls because of the node lash. 6s for wounds, nothing coming through. And then the Neuro Tyrant of his attacks, which is nothing scary. 6 attacks, needing 3s. And in 2s, because we're leading a unit. 6 pops, so no it doesn't, because it's a mounted target. And then we're coming in at strength 5, so we have 5s to wound. 2 wounds come through. No AP minus, 1 damage. 2 ups, no problem.
Double 1.
1 comes through. Okay, 1 wound caused. Oh, so it's almost bringing it back down, actually. Okay. And then this fight across here. So we'll go for the squad leader. 3s. Ah, oh, revenge, look at that. So we'll add in 3 more. 5s to wound. 4 saves, -2. Gonna get our first model. Oh, okay, 2 wounds come through. So add shield model slain and 1 wound on another. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And then we'll go for the primes. He's gonna get to make his attacks. 6 attacks. 6 6s would be great. We'll commit this to a friend. Red Cross's unit, of course. Yeah, we're very annoyed. And that's not bad. We'll add in 2 bonuses. He is strength 6. 4s. Not twin linked. 4 make it through. These are -1, but they are 2 damage.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all mids.
Tyranids.
Tyranids.
Tyranids. I've been complaining. All the ones that are left are all Tyranid players.
And I can't use...
Oh yeah, look, Nicholas Lucas. Not Custodes. Marcus Anthony. Oh, Tyranids. Chris Comiskey. Tyranids. They're all Tyranids players.
When did you say, sorry, 4?
4, yeah.
-1, so...
4 3 ups.
3 ups. I'm on my own here, what's this?
Tread carefully. Yeah, I'll pass them all. Yeah. Gosh, almost had a chance to strike there. Okay, well done, Mike. Mike did well.
That would be fine as well.
No, he's passed them all.
Thanks,
okay. Oh, Psychophage. Yay! Get to do something finally. Get to attack. So, the Psychophage in close combat. Oh. What? He's not bad. Talons and a Bentacled Maw. D6 +1 attacks. It's so good, we'll go to a friend.
Take your pick.
We'll go with... I've got nothing to lose. Chris Comiskey. If it's an extreme result, you know, we're easy going. So, D6 +1. 2. Duh. 3 attacks. We are needing 3s. 6s are great. 2 hits. Our strength is 6.
9, toughness 7.
5s to wound. 1 wound comes through. This is AP -1. And...
3 up.
Yeah, it's anti-psych. I don't know if you have the psych keyword 4+, but anyway,
No.
yeah, make a save. Pass. Yeah, would have been 2 damage. Okay, and I think that's combat's resolved across the board here. It's been a good result for the Adeptus Custodes. For the loss of one model, they have caused heavy damage here against the Tyranids. There's no doubt about that, and I wonder if the Tyranids can recover from such carnage. It's been a good display across the board here for the Adeptus Custodes. They have applied themselves well in all circumstances, so this is a good result for them. Aggression has certainly paid off against the Tyranids. 28 points to 0. Mike's picked up 2 lots of 5 for achieved secondaries, secure no man's land and behind enemy lines. Another 4 points for destroying an enemy unit this turn. He could pick up another 4 for destroying more than me. His total for wipeouts is 2. Yes. So good scoreline here. Healthy stuff from the Adeptus Custodes at this stage. I guess we can declare this more fairly after I finish my second turn to see what we can do. Got a Screamer Killer that's itching to get stuck in. I've got a Counterpunch unit across here as well, so we could cause some trouble in the middle, perhaps over on this side as well. So we'll see how we get on. We'll go on to Tyranids turn 2. Very early stage in the game. Heavy casualties for the Tyranids, but still fighting power left with them. We'll go on to their second turn coming up next. Okay, discussing the game, the Tyranids, we reckon, are not quite as down and out of it as we had reckoned. They've got catching up to do, and it's an uphill struggle, but there's no point conceding at this stage. We've made a few moves here which give us hope. So there's no point staying there to be stabbed, and I want to get to survive turn 2. It would be such a privilege with him, so we've moved him away, shifted across to his foul battle shock, but he just parked himself across there just to block the way in protest. Across here, we found Battle Shock as well. And I'm just going to leave them in close combat. It's not a blast weapon, so we're going to fire into close combat. 8-inch move here with the Screamer Killer. It's finally, after all these games, with a decent delivery mechanism, with the Tyrannocyte, it's got itself a plum target for close combat. And then the Tyrannocyte's actually moved. It's got an 8-inch move. It's moved on to the objective. We've got 4 points for primary objectives as well, so we're off the mark with our points. We moved around here with the Hive Tyrant and Tyrant Guard, lining ourselves up for a charge across in this direction. Backed out of close combat with these and onto the objective. Gaunts have moved across to lay down some firepower. Barb Gaunts already in position to lay down some firepower against this target. All right, so last 2 models. We've brought on the Death Leaper and the Lictor. We've brought them on across here to reinforce this side. I think it's better to use those as infiltrating in. It's going to take a careful choice of where to infiltrate them in, like we did with the Von Ryan's Leapers, and maybe the Leapers supported by the Lictor and Death Leaper could have been a pretty potent combo, so something to bear in mind. I've got to get out of the old mode of deep striking with the Lictors like they used to be. It's not, they're infiltrating in. So that's the way they're used in the game. So I'm also wondering, we've talked about possibly putting them in the Tyrannocyte. Just going to go through this here. Tyrannocyte, it's got a transport capacity of 20 Tyranids infantry. Right, so first thing to check. Am I infantry? Lictor. Yes, infantry. Therefore, definitely is infantry. Okay, so good. If it's a wounds characteristic of 12 or less for one monster. No, sorry. You can't fit loads of stuff in. Here we go, it's clarified. This model has a transport capacity of 20 Tyranids infantry models or one monster. So I can't go monster plus some extra infantry to top it up. So that's that question answered. Okay. But just saying, we could just take the monster out of one of these because I'm planning to get a second one. And I could put the Von Rein's Leapers in there. They count as 3 models each. So I've used up 9. And then I could put the Lictor and the Death Leaper in there as well, which would count as 12, 15 points used up in total. They're not monsters, they're all infantry. So I could do that. I could have an infiltration bomb
Mm-hmm.
land on the board, rapid ingress it in, and then just burst out with all of these strange infiltrators. That could be an interesting combination. There's all sorts of things to test. I guess this is the point of these games, is to experiment now before things get a bit serious. So, with the possible league and so on. We want to reach 2,000 points. So, well, that's movement done. I'm going to try and strike here. Going to try and take on them. And going to try and strike across here. We can deal with these two parts of the board, and then opens up an area for the Tyranids to try and dominate. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, we're going to do some debut shooting with the Tyrannocyte. We've got those cannons on top, just about in range of them. Nothing to fear unless we get 6s. Sorry, right. So we get 2, 3, and then 2 bonus hits coming through. Force to wound with strength 5. No, you're toughness 6. Regular Custodes.
Regular Custodes or toughness 6, yeah.
5s. 3 make it through. Good shooting, Tyrannocyte. AP -1 on top of that. Yes, it's covering pipes, so 2s on 3.
Yeah. Watch me roll the ones.
Oh, he's done. Okay, he's done. He's okay. He's okay. All right. So no damage coming through. But good shooting from the Tyrannocyte. Not too bad. The Screamer Killer has no target, so we've played this as obscuring. I can't see through. Can't shoot into the close combat because it's a blast weapon. But he can fire into the combat. He's a monster and a non-blast weapon. It's a torrent in the face. And I think it's potent enough that we'll turn to... We'll use Nicholas Lucas here. He's specified not Custodes. For some reason, he must not like them. So we'll do the firepower from the Neuro Tyrant. 5 auto hits coming through. 6s to wound. Or 5s to wound. Just the 1. Okay. 1 save at -2. -1 for Psychic Scream.
So 3 up.
3 plus. There it is. It's 2 damage. It will slay that bike.
Yep.
Mike's going to let it go. He's saving his CP for something else. We've killed our second model. We're at a rate of 1 per turn at the moment. We'll go for... There's no real target for me here. I'm just going to go straight in at point blank range. D3 shots with the Butcher. Just the 1. And it's a miss again. I think that's the second time he's done that. Okay, we've got a fair bit of firepower across here. We'll go for a Barbed Strangler. 5 auto hits. 6s. We do get 1. So that's a Devastating Wound onto those. So it's just going to be a straight up wound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Strangle Web it's called. Next is 9 Flesh Borers. Needing 4s. Bonus hit. 5s to wound. Yeah, 2 come through. No AP minus.
2 ups.
2 ups. Oof, okay, passed. Then we've got the Barb Gaunts. Barb Gaunts, this is the number of shots. Yeah. 12. 4s becomes 3s. Because we sat still. 5s to wound. 3. 3 normal saves are 2 plus again. Yo, passed. Okay. Okay, firepower quite ineffective. We'll go on to charges next. Crucial charge across here. Must be high impact. And a charge across here from the Screamer Killer. Should mention secondaries. Extend battle lines, which we can do. If I haven't mentioned this already, that's control a home objective and a no man's land, that's fine. And then bring it down. Mike's got no bring it downs to go after, so that's one that we'll dump at the end of the turn. Okay, so charges have taken place. Yeah, Mike's let me shift across and then charge him in. Why not? He's a bold drop pod. Right, so then Mike played 2 CP. It's costly, but he's gone for heroic intervention across here against the Psychophage. Just as I was starting to celebrate, getting onto turn 3, Mike heroically intervenes against the walking target. Okay, so we're not worried about that one. You can do what you like over there, and then this is the one we have hope for, but I don't know if we can crack the armor on these. They're tough enough. And across here, try and chop up a bike. Okay, so we're going to fight across here. I'm going to spend my 0 CP stratagem on him to give them Adrenal Surge, which is a battle tactic stratagem. That's fine. 2 CP, which is going to cost me 0. 5+ for critical hits. My selection is 6s for sustained hits against infantry. So 5+ or pop extras. I really want to try and wipe that unit if possible. We'll go with the bodyguard first to try and chew through Mike's bodyguard. So, Tyrant Guard are 3 attacks each with the Bone Cleave. No, it's the Crushing Claws. They're 2 attacks each. It's not good. Just the 2.
And Captaris stance, which is -1 to your hit roll.
Hit rolls. Okay, so I drop to 5s. I need 5s. 5s are good and 5s are need. And I'm going to commit this to a dwindling number of friends. Dave Humphries. Orc player as well. Nice combination. 1 hit. Which is popping an extra hit. Oh, it's terrible. That's not good. 3's to wound, I believe. 1 comes through. Yeah. Strength 8. Yeah, that's it. Oh, we're twin linked. Reroll. Yeah, 2 come through for the Crushing Claws. Definitely is. Look, it's in small print here. Twin linked. One of the benefits of taking the Crushing Claws. A lot less attacks though. So 2 saves coming through at AP -2 and 2 damage.
So it goes to 4 ups.
4 ups, yeah. Both go through. Okay, so it's going to slay a model and put 2 wounds on another. It's all down to the Butcher now. 6 attacks. Loads of 5s would be amazing. Oh, it's 555. So we get 6 out of 6 hits. And 3 bonus.
Your 2s are a miss.
Because the -1 to hit rolls? Yeah, oh, ouch. Oh.
He hits on 2s normally, don't he?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Just checking, he does, yeah. And we're looking at strength 9. 3s. Come on, yeah, not bad. Okay, 5 make it through. And we are coming through at AP -2 for these one, and each one is 3 damage. So, roll carefully. It's the epic fight across here. Marcus Anthony's going to do it. Okay. 1 dice at a time. There's 5 of them to get through.
Well, I can roll 2 at a time.
Go ahead.
4 ups.
There it is. This is trademark. Snake eyes, just as he needs it. Does that wipe the bodyguard?
That's wiped the bodyguard.
Just at the wrong time. We've got his 2 nicknames for Mike. You can vote on it. Which one? You've got Snake Eyes, which I think is absolutely fitting for this growing reputation that Mike has. The other one is Split Fire Mike, which I think is quite cool. But
so it's 3 wounds each, or 3 damage each. Yeah. I need to pass 2 of these.
What about Split Snake Eyes? I don't know. Keep going. What do you... Oh, this is... let's just be careful here. Oh, no.
No!
It's gone. That's a terrible result.
That's awful. See, not even... When it's not on camera, it's alright.
Oh, dear. There's another 2 ones over there.
Yes.
Gone, wipe. Oh, yes, the Butcher.
Yeah.
Oh, that cry would have been heard. That would discourage them. Oh, grisly stuff. Well done. Kill. He would be annoyed. He would be annoyed for sure. To see other units, to see the fringes, the edge of the pizza being eaten. It would have annoyed him. So some grisly revenge there, right in the centre of the board here. It's very empty across here all of a sudden. No Custodes in the middle of the table. So the battle may well have to converge towards the centre as the game goes on. It's still early stages. But that's encouraging signs there. Well done to the Butcher. Good work from him. Hey, when I rolled to hit you, I rolled 555, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So that was well worth playing that stratagem. Okay. Like in the Hive, time and time again, he's proved a decent unit to have in the heart of this Tyranid force, so a good choice. And the bodyguard does well to protect him as well. Okay, Screamer Killer, which usually gets shot to pieces, but it's been delivered by a different method this time. So it now gets to fight, and it's not taking any wounds. So we're looking at 10 attacks. Yes. 10 attacks. Liking the sound of that. We're looking at 3s for hits.
-1.
On the bike as well.
Yep.
4s it is. And it has helped you a bit. That's blocked 2 from coming through, but still you've been struck 6 times. Toughness must be 6 or higher. It's going to be 3s to win. You're all right. I can't complain. 5 have made it through. These are AP -2, and they're 3 damage a time. So another big roll here.
5, yeah.
Yeah. Casualties. There's only, well, there's 6 models removed. That's a fair bit for a Custodes army.
Need to pass 4 of these.
No, 9 damage. That bike's been chopped. Okay, another satisfying kill.
And the good news is, not necessarily kill the cycle phase. I was going to say you've balanced it out now.
Oh yeah, 2 wipeouts, you gotcha. But this should be an easy kill for you, which will put you ahead again. That's a really good move, Mike. Well done. All right, Mike's happy. The bike's lasted longer than he expected. I'm happy. The sarcophage lasted longer than we hoped as well. So everyone's happy. Right. This should be an easy kill, and this tactically will really be good for Mike as well. I was thinking about a 5+ feel no pain. It's got it anyway, so Mike's free to fight. We could survive, maybe. What are you hitting on 2s?
3s. It's an axe.
Oh boy.
I'm playing it Wizzy Wig. There were axes before.
Yeah, okay.
10th. 4s.
4s to wound. Rerollable. Whoa, boy, just 2 so far.
This is not on the plan at all.
Oh, 3 so far. We might survive this. -1.
-1.
4 ups. Nate Miller, he's the commander of this Tyranid force. He donated the Butcher, and then we'll use his dice to try and spoil the day here for the Adeptus Custodes. And we'll roll next to the Imperial statue. Block 2. 1 makes it through. Damage?
3.
Whoa. Ugh, there you go. Defiance. We shall go on to turn 3 with the sarcophage. That's a happy monster. Oh, I'm gonna strike you back. Of course I shall. Yes, we shall. And we have no damage bracket. So talons and been tackled more. D6 +1 attacks. We'll stick with an 8 miller dice.
Oh.
Yes. 3s. Come on. 4s for the -1.
Yep.
2 6s though. Back in.
3 on there,
yeah. Okay. Okay, we've never got this far before. That's good. 3s, yeah. 4s, yeah. Yep. Strength 6, toughness 7 on them. Yeah. 5s to wound. 5s is devastating.
5s are what?
Yes. 3 come through at 2 damage each. So we've caused 6 wounds in total.
How are they devastating?
It's because it says here. Have we found a use for the sarcophage? Yeah, devastating wounds. Anti-psycho 4+, devastating wounds.
On 6s. Devastating is...
Oh, you have to roll to get the...
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sitting here going, what have I missed?
Okay, AP -1 then. It's all down to Mike's dice. 1 comes through.
What's the damage?
2.
Down to 1 win left.
Because they're 4 win models. Got it. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, so cleared across here and cleared across here. So those are good enough results. And then holding here as well, so pinning these down, which is quite crucial as well. So Mike's units that are freed up really are these. This unit of Alaris Terminators, and then the other unit across the other side, Trajan Valorius, yeah, his squad as well. So Mike's got assets available. These are tough units to crack, so the game's certainly still on. I can't really declare the Tyranids are ahead, but they've done something to remedy the situation, for sure. Okay, points have been coming through for the Tyranids. 4 points for primaries, 4 points for destroying an enemy unit, 5 points for not bring it down. extend battle lines was achieved, and we dumped bring it down. So 13 points to 28. Tyranids are behind, there's no doubt about that, but they've done something to recover the situation. Mike's also removed these from play for a stratagem being used.
It's not stratagem, it's just an ability to have the end of your turn once per battle.
Pull them out.
If you're not within engagement range, I can take them off and then bring them back in reinforcements. I
was going to do it with this squad, but they found themselves within engagement range. They're sort of stuck there for now. So still all to play for. Custodes are ahead, but Tyranids are still in the fight. We're going to turn 3, middle stage of the game with the Adeptus Custodes next. All right, so on turn 3 here for the Adeptus Custodes. 4 points picked up for primaries. I unleashed Shadow in the Warp, and Mike passed all of his battle shock tests apart from the Vindicare Assassin on the objective, so disrupting OC control of that one. Mike still picked up his 4 points though for control of this objective across here, and still sticky on that one, annoyingly, so picking up the 4 points for that. Secondaries is overwhelming force. Let's destroy an enemy unit on an objective, and defend stronghold, secondary being taken as well. So it could be the case that Custodes just need to keep the points flowing in. If they can do that, and they should be able to see the game through to victory. If that's disrupted, then the Tyranids could potentially catch up. Casualties wise, I've lost a lot of models. This is all cheap junk across here. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So yeah, we've lost points wise a fair bit more, but Custodes, the bike squad's gone, which is expensive. A full squad plus the champion with the blades, so yeah, there's some expense gone. Model count's been knocked down. So Tyranids have got more like options on the board with multiple units, so we're still in the fight. This turn I think is going to be very important for both sides. All right, turn 3 here for the Adeptus Custodes. Mike will run through what he's been up to.
Yeah, so just pretty quickly, these come in the reinforcement step that we're taking out from over there. So a 9-inch charge to here.
Yep.
Trajan and his team have advanced to here. Simply because I want to try and get closer to the middle here where all the juicy stuff is. Assassin has moved back. I can get a shot off here. And just to reiterate, these guys are in 3 inches for defend stronghold. These guys have moved across. I'm hopeful it's 11-inch bomb charge to here. Yeah, I know.
And stuck in combat with that.
And stuck in combat, yeah.
Okay. Shooting phase next. All right, shooting phase has been resolved. Not too bad. Large Terminator's doing well, causing some wounds against the Carnifex or the Screamer Killer, dropping down to 6 wounds left. Still alive, but pretty good damage coming through.
Sorry, Trajan didn't fly.
Trajan shots, Mike can just roll those up as we're... Oh, double 6, look at that. Dice rolling. And then Snake Eyes. That guy is Mike's a conundrum. It really is. A sniper shot coming through across here. I panicked and then played Feel No Pain on Death Leaper, just trying to keep the new model alive. Mike got a decent wound coming through, but he comes with a 4+ invulnerable save, and you can't shoot me, by the way.
Why?
Lone operative.
Oh.
So we will let you shoot at somebody else, which is nobody.
Good guy, no? Yeah.
A lone operative again.
Oh. Oh. That's all. Move them.
There's not. Yeah, you can move him back if you want, because there's literally. Yeah, move him back because you moved to do that shot, right? Yeah, go ahead. Put him back onto the objective and then shoot down it. We've had a discussion off camera. Mike's moving him back to there. He would have shot here. My dice roll, which I would have put on him, would have gone on him. It was a 5, which is enough to stop the shot, so we're all happy. So Mike makes the move back. No extra damage coming through. Okay, so that's everything done. So we're going to go on to charges, which there's some stretchy charges. There's the running golden bomb. That one across there. And then this one here. Which way does Mike go? He reckons softer stuff here, and he wants to stay away from all this stuff. So a 9-inch charge across here. So 11-inch charge and 9-inch charge. 2 stretchy charges here. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. So what I'll do is...
How many CP you got left?
1.
Start with the easiest, which is a hard one.
There is no easy ones.
9-inch charge. Maybe reroll. See what he gets. 8 inches. He deep strike tins. It's definitely a 9. Here comes the command reroll.
Oh, 6, great.
Dice on the floor, which is always a 6, of course. And on the board, it is a 11. Look at that. No way. This hardly ever happens. I didn't touch it. That's never happened before. What do you do? What do you do? Is it like the result in a certain point in time, or once the dice stops moving? Oh, that's so weird. What do you do about that? Yes, I know. Get a tray, all right, for the 100 people that, for the 100th time that are writing in the comment section. Get a tray, but we refuse to get a tray, so we create problems for ourselves. But Mike's dice rolling is bizarre. I have to say, it's very strange. Sort of, I think I think it's once the dice stop rolling, I just roll it again. There we go. 8. Oh, typical. Absolutely typical. Right. Okay. And then the 11-inch charge. 9 this time. He's finished. He's gone. Mike's finished. And it can't be rerolled. Dear me, 2 charges don't go ahead in very bizarre and strange circumstances here. Odd game. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so just ongoing close combats, which we go first. Okay, we'll go on to that combat next. All right, so I'm going to strike back here with the Psychophage. D6 plus 1 attacks. Yeah, the last Patreon. They're Tyranid players. Travis and Jen. So, Jen for the number of attacks. Oh, 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Right? Yeah. 3s. Whoa.
4s.
4s. Okay, 2 hits and a bonus comes through. It's a bit of a recovery. Strength 6 stuff is 7. 5s to wound. Ugh, double 6. Xenos dice kicking in. 2 saves at -1.
3 ups.
Oh, God. 4 damage. Right, so Slayer model, 2 wounds on another. Oh, crazy. Okay, let's go on that model just there. That one's removed from play. All right. Mike can strike back, searching for a wound. Okay.
3s.
3's fits. Okay.
4s.
4's to wound.
Rerolling.
Rerolling. Whoa, crazy result. Good result, good result. And tipped over, and that's fine. That's all of them except 1, so 5.
5. -1.
4 ups.
3 damage.
3 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm mighty tempted to command reroll that.
You're going to break me, but I would reroll it, but you're going to break me.
If it's worth it, because what do you...
You keep me locked in combat for another turn.
Yeah, but it'll be your fighting first next on my turn, so I don't know whether it's worth it. Yeah, but I could do it just for the annoyance. We'll do it for psychological warfare. Passed. Okay, blocked and held. Again, the Psychophage is surviving all those games where it's died so quickly. It now decides to live with 1 blasted wound left on the board. Okay, so the monster lives. It's barely alive, but they can't quite locate the heart on this thing to put it out of its misery, so it lives. Okay, combat's resolved. A strange one. I will calculate points at the end of Adeptus Custodes turn 3. Not many points coming through, and because I blocked that, actually, it stopped Mike from destroying a unit and denied him 4 points. So, yeah, pretty good in the end. 32 points, just 4 points coming through, so 32 points to 13. We've got a turn in hand. Tyranids have a little window opportunity to go for some catch-up here. It depends on the secondaries that we draw, which we do have 2 fresh cards to pick up. Points for secondaries, points for destroying units. If we can cut the Custodes down, we'll cut down their options, but they're tough units. 2 units of Alaris Terminators, 2 very tough units of regular. No, that's a Warden squad, which is extremely tough. Plus with Trajan, I don't think we stand much of a chance of taking that down. That's going to be hard to break. There's an Assassin, but is a good distance away. So Tyranids, we'll have to choose carefully where to go. We'll go on to their turn 3 next. Alright, so turn 3 for the Tyranids. We're going for different targets. Gaunts are moved up, advanced. These are pushed up to get in range to fire at the Alaris Terminators. They've got in range of that objective. Picked up 4 points of primaries. Jumped across here with the prime to cut off the sticky that was on that objective, just to deny that one. It's the Adeptus Custodes. The warriors moved up 2 and then along 4. As bursting through in this direction to take on these, we'll see how we do. Remaining in close combat with the Psychophage. Change of mind. I've pulled out of him. There's no point. He'll just die. I'll try and get him to survive for a little bit longer. Moved out across here, claim the objective. Tyrannosaurus moved across. Screamer Killers moved across. Our secondaries is secure no man's land and behind enemy lines. So we've moved the Lictor and Death Leaper across. Death Leaper made it. Lictor didn't. So we'll pick up 3 points at least for that secondary. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. Okay, firepower done. Pretty good against the Alaris Terminators. Brought one of them down, 2 wounds on another. That was firepower from him. This one took one of them out with firepower, supporting firepower coming through. More wounds came through from this. Firepower from here and here. Did maybe a wound, and that's about it for firepower. He fired again, rolled a 1 shot and then a 1 to hit. That's the 3rd time in a row we've got a 1 followed by a 1. That's really weird. And that's firepower complete. There are multiple charges here for the Tyranids. We'll go on to their charge phase next. Right, so charge phase, well, charge and counter-charge across here. Screamer Killer's gone in. We fouled our charge down in this direction. Mike then paid 2 CP, it's costly, but he's used it and gone for Heroic Intervention, which passed. So Trajan Valoris now comes smashing through the middle. Not good for the Tyranids. This charge went ahead, rolled really high for that one. So loads of close combats here at this stage. We'll go on to combat resolution. So fights first, units going first, yeah. So, fight first. Mike's had an ability for 0 CP to get fights first, so we're both going to cancel each other out, in which case...
The objective marker.
Okay, and then means it's the player whose turn it's not, which is Mike, so he'll go first across there. So, whilst they're cancelling each other out, we'll do this pure fights first attacks across here with Screamer Killer. -1 to the hit rolls, that's the stance that Mike's gone into with the Alaris Terminators. We could kill him, but we need to get our hits. 4s we need. Okay. Those have all missed, but there's 2 6s in there. 3 still in. Oh, it's a terrible, terrible roll, just as we need it. Give me Twin Link Claws. No. Nothing. Go ahead. 2.
4 ups, yeah.
2 4-ups. Passed with 1, fouled with another. It's going to kill a Terminator.
2 damage, 3 damage.
3 damage, yeah. 1 will survive and hold his ground against the Screamer Killer. He's had a much better game than usual. I have to say that Monster's had a much better time. Okay. Really, it's Mike fighting it.
Okay. So the captain allows me to pick another stance as well on top of the one that I'm in, so a -1 to hit. I'm doing lethal hits here. Okay.
Burnt out on CP. I can't play my Feel No Pain. I've used up my 0 CP ability, so we're just going to fight as we are. Yeah. Try and survive this.
1, 2, 3. So 3 spears.
Okay.
And within range of objective markers from rerolling win rolls.
Always well set here.
So 2s, looking for a lot of 6s here.
1, 2.
2. And then to get the misses. And then these are on toughness 8, didn't you say, yeah, for the card?
Yep.
Yeah, so 5s, rerolling.
It's an important roll. There's some successes coming through. And the reroll could prove crucial. And it does help.
2 more.
Really helps.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Rounds 2, 2 damage.
Uh-oh. We're starting on 3 ups. 5s.
Yeah.
Block. Some. These are 2 damage a time?
Yeah.
Bodyguard. Slain. So close. Almost granting a 6-up feel no pain, but just a half an inch away. So bodyguard slain. Not much I can do. That's Midnight Miniatures doing its job, protecting the 5 Tyrant. But they are gone. Autark removed. Nate Miller across there. And now we've got a
Sentinel Blade now in there as well.
Yeah, the sword. Yeah.
So choose.
Going against the 5 Tyrant. Yeah.
That's a
lethal.
And 5s.
Number 1. Rerollable.
Oh no, just the 2. And that's -2 1 damage.
4+ invulnerable save. Makes it through. 2 wounds.
No, just the 1 for the sword.
Okay, feel no pain, 5+. This is his enhancement, which fails, so we drop down to 9 wounds left. Okay.
And then the shield captain, because of his upgrade, he has 7 attacks +2 for the field blade.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 7 plus the 2, yeah. So hitting on 2s, looking 6s. This is strength 7.
5s. To make it through. Whoa! Hot dog.
That's 5. -2, 2 damage.
4 ups. Do we block 3? So 4 damage comes through.
Yeah.
5 up, feel no pain. Block none. Take 4 more wounds. Dropping down to 5 left. It's half slain. Ouch, that's really good fighting. Amazingly good, really good. Right, so Hive Tyrant with his attacks back. 6 attacks. Tons of 6s would be great. So am I on -1 to hit you as well?
Yeah.
3s. Always a 666. 3s to win. Need a really good roll. It's not too bad. 5 saves. These are coming in at -2.
So 4 ups.
Monstrous Slash Whip. Oh, we're twin linked. Oh no, just the 5 still. We're looking at AP -2, 3 damage at a time.
Yeah.
It's a big roll this one.
I'll put, it don't really matter because I'll put them on the first 2 that feel will go under the shield.
Yep.
So 4 ups.
Oh no. There's 2 wounds already, so Shield Man's gone.
Oh yeah, I don't know why the wounds are there, so Shield Man's gone.
And 3 more dead. If we stripped it, I think we've...
many wounds each? Or many damage?
There's 3?
Oh, damage 3, yeah.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
We've stripped each other's bodyguards. The 2 characters are just now squaring off against each other. Oh, this is turning into an epic fight now. Very, very cool. There was a gap there to try and reach the objective. We're a bit too far away, but we've pushed in, made a consolidation move into each other across there. Whew, boy, what a fight. Okay, and then across here, it's Trajan Squad. Okay, very eventful turn. There's no doubt about that. Points coming through for both sides. Mike picked up more points because he killed more units than me, so he picked up an extra 4. He also finished Defend Stronghold.
Yeah.
For another 5. So put him up to 41 now, the score. The points pushing upwards here for the Adeptus Custodes, which is good. We picked up 4 points for primaries. We didn't destroy any units, which is a shame. 3 points, though, for behind enemy lines. 5 points for secure no man's land. So we got up to 25 points. The Tyranids are getting a scoreline coming in, but they're not catching up as quickly as they need to here for the Adeptus Custodes. But numbers, Custodes have... There's less than 10 models left on the board, but the Tyranids are running out of steam at the same time. We've got units that teeter on the brink of destruction. Mike's on the verge of his turn. He can take that squad and whatever he touches, he's going to kill.
It's going to go that way. Terminators will come around this way to get the
take on him.
To fight first.
Okay, yeah.
You're a monster. I can reroll wind rolls.
Okay.
Shoot into that. Reroll wind rolls.
Yeah, no, there could be a mopping up action here potentially for the Adeptus Custodes. We'll go on to their turn 4. coming up next. So, movement here on turn 4 for the Adeptus Custodes. Michael, give us the rundown.
Yep, so because he wasn't in combat, I was able to advance him out to bring him in range of here. These guys have just shimmied across because I have to kill something on an objective. So I can make a charge to here and here. And try and kill that, it's on that. And try and deal off the last couple of ones here. Because you fell out of combat, I've moved round for a charge here and shoot into here.
To try and pick off a wound.
Pick off the last wound. Sniper has stayed still. Again, I can just pop a shot under here and hope for the best.
Okay, shooting phase next. Shooting phase secondaries, by the way. Storm hostile objective, which Mike has already mentioned, and investigate signals was the other card.
Which will get bent.
Shooting phase finished. 3 wounds. That came from Trajan, put onto the Screamer Killer. So it was a good shot coming through. Firepower from these was enough to remove the Psychophage from play, but well done. Well done to you. You survived for so long for once. So good to see him on the board. Actually proved quite useful. So well done to the Psychophage. Unit of the game, I don't know about that, but we'll not push it too far. We'll go on to firepower. Rolled a 1, missed with him. So we'll go on to charges next. Okay, Mike's loading up here, ready to fight. These have gone in, no problem at all, against both targets. And then an attempted rescue mission against the Butcher. I've got 1 CP. I can't interrupt play. Fresh turn. I could interrupt play. No, I can't interrupt play because it's not a battle tactic stratagem. I reckon.
No, it was a
strategic ploy.
Yeah, I can do it because mine's a battle tactic stratagem because I have to be within range of an objective marker with the captain. So yeah.
Okay.
I'll start here.
Okay, 2 Alaris Terminators to try and bring down the Butcher here, the Hive Tyrant, who's now boasting a 4+. Feel no pain.
And what I'm going to do is a sustained. Sustained, yep.
This Paint Liquor Paint Pot squad supported by Ben Harris, Autark.
2s. Just the 1 sustained. And this will be, what's your toughness, sorry, again?
Toughness 9. Nice. Toughness 10.
So it'll be 5s re-rolling.
Okay. This is a key combat. You're going to just side the flank.
Yeah.
4.
Minus 1.
3 ups. Whoa. Damage?
3 damage.
4 up. 1 wound comes through. Whew. Dropping down to 4 wounds left. He's tough. The Butcher's tough. Okay, next combat. Right, bit of a shenanigans going on here. Trajan Valoris is going to do his once per game ability with his 12 attacks.
12 attacks, yeah.
I'm playing my Feel No Pain on this big balloon. Although you wouldn't want to put other balloons near it, would you? They wouldn't last too long next to that prickly thing. And then all the other attacks are going into the Screamer Killer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
so 12 attacks from Trajan.
2s.
I'm playing my Feel No Pain, by the way, on this thing.
Explodes, explodes, explodes. So
nice.
I'll hit with 10. Strength 10.
Toughness 9.
9.
Yes.
So I'm winning on 2s now.
Because you're +1.
I played the Slayer of Nightmares for
Indeed.
monster available.
Yep.
So 2s.
You'll settle for that. This is looking good.
9 minus 2 flat 3.
5 ups to block. We block 4. 3 damage a time.
3 damage a time.
15 wounds.
Don't you do it.
5 plus Feel No Pain. We'll give it a go. Oh, no. Target destroyed. Deadly Demise. Nope. All right. Well done. Well done. Target destroyed. That's mission accomplished there for Mike. Okay. But well done, Tyrannocyte. Well done. Good job. Ow! Oh, carry on. these guys next into here. Just don't pat Tyranids. Note to self. Go.
2s.
He's going to kill both monsters here. He's trying to cut the head off the snake. 6 is popping.
Yeah.
Another one, another one. Yep. Toughness 9 again with this thing.
Strength 7.
5s to wound.
+1 to the wound.
4s to wound. A lot of dice here. Looking okay. Looking good. I think I've got about 10 saves to make yet. Can't complain with the Screamer Killer. He's done well. 13. What's the minus? -2.
2 damage.
4 ups. Alright, I'll take away the successes. About half of them. And the damage?
2 attack.
I've got no feel, no pain, so I'm gone. It's the end of it. Deadly Demise. Yeah. Screamer Killer's removed from play all of a sudden. I've lost a lot of the guts of my army. They're useless. They don't stand a chance. He's weak. He'll not be able to stop them. And my assassins are over on that flank. So all of a sudden, Tyranids, it's official. They've been decimated. We'll hold it right there. I'm going to try and kill this captain. 6 attacks.
-1 to hit.
Yeah. 3s. Those are 6s. Yeah, none. 3s to wound him. Okay, 3. -2.
What's your damage?
Damage 3.
Oh, pass 2 of these.
Yep.
No!
6 wounds. Captain's gone. Captain Swan.
Oh.
Butchered. Another skull to add to my trophies. Points going through for the Custodes once again. 54 points to 25. I think Mike has this. We can't catch up here. Plus the heavy losses that we've taken. But having said that, Custodes are taking heavy casualties in this game, so it's not all doom and gloom for the Tyranids for sure. They're adapting, and the new units coming in, I sense there's potency with them and a new way of fighting with the new releases. But there's coordination to work on. There's no doubt about that. There's missed opportunities and so on here for the Tyranids.
9 models left.
So yeah, Mike's got 9 models left on the board. So Mike picked up points for destroying an enemy unit, for control of objectives in the game. 5 points as well picked up because of a secondary that was achieved, storm hostile objective. Okay. So Mike's just making a consolidation move to make that happen. Just that's the last thing we finished. That's all good. So 54 points to 25. Tyranids have got a turn in hand. They'll get some points, but I think Mike's tally is just too far ahead. So we're going to turn 4 now for the Tyranids. Okay, so Cleanse and Assassination here, very appropriate for the Tyranids on their 4th turn. 4 points picked up for the control of objectives on the table. We've done our move, so we're just going to fire across into here. We've sent the assassins across to hunt Trajan Valoris. What a climax here for this battle. Probably too little too late, but we'll throw them in anyway. We'll maintain our close combat across there against the 2 Alaris Terminators. That's it. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Shooting phase finished. Didn't shoot with those for cleanse. Shot with those, caused a wound. Shot with him, passed to save. And didn't fire here. Blast weapon in close combat. So we'll resolve combats. No, we're going to charges next. What a finish. Yes, come on, Leaper. And a Lictor as well. We'll go after Trajan Valoris. Mike's got interrupt play, sadly. So I have to fight with the debut model. So we'll go with Death Leaper first still. So where is he now? 25 attacks. 6 attacks with him. So yeah, no, because we're looking for 2s.
-1 to hit for the Marshal
Qatar. 3s. Come on. Oh, look at that. Really helped, Mike. Fantastic. Well done.
What's the strength of this?
So he's coming in. He's quite tame. Strength 7.
So it would be 3s, but it's -1 because of the wardens.
A wound comes through, and it's precision, so it goes through to Trajan Valoris. See if we can mark him. It's AP -2.
So a 4 up.
Blocked. That's it. We tried. But his bodyguard, but it's one of the toughest bodyguards you can get.
And I will pay the 2 CP to interrupt.
Oh, no. Ugh, okay. And the attacks will be spread amongst the two, the Lictor and the Death Leaper, or
Well, Trajan's going to go into the one that insulted him.
struck him, yep. And the rest go.
Right,
Okay. It happened though. It happened at least. These models fighting away. Death Leaper, he looks crazy intimidating, but he's quite low impact really. But he's cheap, 70 points. He's really designed for decapitating like Imperial officers and so on, but to take on Trajan Valoris with a bodyguard, it's a bit too much.
So Trajan on 2s.
Still, what? That's Trajan.
Yep. No, it's not.
He's a bodyguard.
Bodyguard.
Scared the life out of me. There's a 1 in there, by the way.
What's your toughness?
Got one of Mike's green dice here. Yeah, they're quite Xenosy. Yeah, they're radioactive Xenos dice. Volatile. Carry on.
What's your toughness?
Toughness 6, I think.
3, then?
Yeah, toughness 6.
Oh, look at this. 2, 4, 6, 8. Minus 2 damage.
Looking to see if I've got infant save. Oh, I don't even have an infant save. 6 to block then. Why am I rolling dice? He's gone. Okay, so that's the end of the Lictor. I'll not give up on them. I mean, look at the models. I mean, honestly. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, and there's a blue Space Marine as well.
Of course there is.
Next.
Trajan, 2s. Strength 10.
3's to wound. 3 come through. Death Leaper is 4 up invulnerable save. Oh, Mike roll. How many?
9 damage.
9 damage. I'm 6 wounds. 7 wounds. Oh, shame. Come on, reroll.
Oh.
Staying alive. Yo! Okay. 6 wounds taken. Death Leaper lives. Fascinating. We'll go across to this one. And the player whose turn it's not, Mike.
3s.
Whoa, lots of misses. Yeah. Across the pipe. So this is Paint Lickers, Paint Pot, and Ben Harris.
Strength 9.
Toughness 9. 4's to wound. 1, 2.
2. Minus 1 for 3 damage.
3 ups. 1 comes through. Nothing I can do apart from my built-in Feel No Pain. How many damage?
3.
4 ups. Oh, we blocked them all. The butcher. We'll strike back. Gladly. Get some 6s.
Minus 1 to hit.
Oh, 3s then, with a bonus. 3's to wound. Was it this one?
Yep.
2. 2 saves. 2 2s! Model slain and 3 wounds on another. Crazy dice rolling. That's Brother Harris gone. And Brother Paint Licker remains alive. Okay. And 1 wound left. What a fight across this side of the board. Oh boy, this objective could go either way across here. And just 1 model holding on to this one. Adeptus Custodes drained of their strength here, but they've probably done enough. Turn comes to an end. So, turn comes to an end for the Tyranids. It's the end of turn 4. 3 points picked up for cleanse. They didn't shoot, and it's a no man's land objective. And 4 points picked up for controlling primaries at the start of the command phase. That's it. We failed with the rest. Didn't get assassinate, which is very appropriate, but didn't manage to achieve that one. So 32 points to 54. Just haven't been able to close that gap. Although Tyranids have sapped the strength of the Adeptus Custodes here, the casualties have been very heavy. So I'm encouraged to see how the Tyranids have performed in this game. And Custodes are about one of the toughest, most elite armies on the channel at the moment. So I think coordination's needed, which is battlefield experience for the Tyranids. There's lost opportunities like deep striking at the right time, using the infiltrators correctly, and so on. Getting into close combat first, not being charged, things like that, to refine and work on for this Tyranid force. The application of force in the right area, some units way out over here and across the other side, perhaps if I was able to smash one particular area, it'd be more effective. So those kind of things. to think of. So moving on, if we go on to turn 5, we've had a look. Both of Mike's new secondaries he can't achieve, but he'll control more primaries than me. He controls that one on OC, that one, and still holds that one across there, which means he'll get 8 points coming through. He'll destroy a unit. 1 wound left on him. So then he'll get another 4 points. That's 12 points. And it creates such a tally that we don't stand any kind of chance of picking up enough points for victory. So we're going to call it at this point here on the battlefield. We'll leave it so that he doesn't die. We'll just... He slips back into the shadows. The assassin will back off away from Trajan Valoris, but we'll leave him alive here at this stage, and we'll leave what happens to your imagination. Perhaps he scuttles inside one of these containers to emerge another time. So Adeptus Custodes, we'll say they haven't cleansed this area entirely, but they have given the Tyranids a good hiding, that's for sure, but not a total cleanse of this sector. So looking forward to rematches between these two armies. Mike will be glad to get to 2K to, to add more models to his list.
Another 3 to make it 2K.
And then for the Tyranids, we're striving to get to this 2K list. There's a couple of bits to drop, and then there's new units coming through which are on the painting desk. We're making good progress with them thanks to this contrast method, which has proved quick enough. But in this particular fight, Adeptus Custodes, it's cost them dearly, but they do have victory over the Scourge and the filth that is the Tyranid Swarm. So, good game. We'll think about units of the game here. I'll call out Patreons at silver level. They get names shouted out at the end of all of our battle reports. Big thanks to them. It's Jason Martinez, Marcus Olsen, Ross Caldwell, William Schwarz, and Zachary Lee. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. Units of the game for both sides. Trajan Valoris and his squad, solid as ever, smashing their way through whatever they come in contact with. So very solid and dependable unit on the board. For the Tyranids, honourable mention to this adds a new dynamic to the Tyranid list. The Screamer Killer had a much better innings. Honourable mention to the Psychophage as well. Well done to him. But I'm going to give it to the Butcher. Shooting, he never hit anything. But in close combat, he hacked his way through a good number of models. And it was a solid unit choice for the Tyranids, surviving through to potentially the end of the game. So I'm going to give it to the Butcher, the Hive Tyrant for the Tyranids. That's units of the game for both sides. Keep a look out for more battle reports on the channel. We're planning a second game. I think it's going to be with the Tyranids, 1,750 points. We're not sure yet who they'll be fighting against. That battle report should be coming out soon enough. That'll be over on YouTube channel membership. So when you join the channel, it helps support the content and the content creation that we produce. And then as a reward, we produce extra videos that you can enjoy, including battle reports. So do join us on channel membership. Really, this channel survives because of the fans and the support that we get. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.